Integrating aging-in-place infrastructure into existing residential architecture presents a unique engineering challenge. Standard residential bathrooms were optimized for maximum floor space efficiency. They were never intended to house large, specialized mobility hardware or high-capacity hydrotherapy systems. Yet, safe and effective accessible bathing demands a large interior volume. Users require enough internal space for safe seated transfers and deep upper body water immersion. This creates an immediate architectural bottleneck. The standard residential bathroom doorway acts as an absolute physical barrier, preventing the entry of large format fixtures. Overcoming this barrier typically requires heavy structural demolition, tearing down walls, widening door frames, and expanding the footprint at immense cost. The Mobility Bathworks 2848 Elite Series was engineered to bypass this demolition requirement entirely. It resolves the spatial ergonomic paradox, the need to maximize the internal volume for the user while strictly minimizing the exterior bounding box of the tub. Achieving this requires precise execution across 3 distinct layers: a constrained external spatial envelope, a highly rigid internal structure, and a deeply optimized ergonomic interface. Designing an effective, accessible tub requires reconciling competing spatial and structural demands before the first plumbing lines are even considered. The design process begins with the most critical spatial constraint in any residential retrofit: the width of the interior doorway. Typical interior doors offer less than 30 inches of clearance. This single metric immediately disqualifies traditional, large-format mobility tubs from being installed without tearing down walls. To solve this, the exterior width of the 2848 model is locked at precisely 28 inches. This 28-inch profile is a strict, non-negotiable engineering target. It ensures the unit can clear standard doorways, eliminating the need for structural home modification. Once past the door, the next constraint is the installation alcove itself, which usually houses a standard 60-inch by 30-inch bathtub. Here, the 2848 utilizes a highly compact 48-inch length. By shaving a full foot off the standard alcove length, this footprint allows the unit to slide easily into remarkably tight or irregularly shaped bathroom layouts without spatial conflict. When installed into a standard 60-inch alcove, this 48-inch length naturally leaves a 12-inch gap at one end. A custom color-matched extension kit bridges that gap, creating a seamless flush finish against the existing wall. By holding to this strict 28 by 48-inch footprint, the unit acts as an agile architectural component. It adapts directly to the home's existing constraints. Securing the external dimensions is only the first step. Once installed, the unit is subjected to immense physical forces. During operation, the base supports its own 200-pound weight, a user weighing up to 250 pounds, and, crucially, 52 gallons of water. 52 gallons of standing water creates significant outward hydrostatic pressure, constantly pushing against the interior walls of the tub. The 2848 utilizes an inward swinging door as a safety mechanism. This design effectively uses that hydrostatic pressure, using the weight of the water to actively push the door tighter against its watertight seal. However, this design carries a specific vulnerability. If the heavy water load causes the exterior walls of the tub to flex or warp even slightly, the door frame geometry will distort. A distorted door frame breaks the geometry of the seal, resulting in immediate and catastrophic water leaks into the home. To eliminate any possibility of structural warp, the entire unit is built upon a one-piece stainless steel support frame. This heavy-duty unibody skeleton absorbs and evenly distributes the dynamic loads, preventing flex or movement in the high-gloss gel coat shell above it. Attached directly to this steel frame are 6 independently adjustable leveling legs. Residential subfloors are almost never perfectly flat. Installing a standard tub on an uneven surface induces a natural twist into the unit over time. The 6 independent legs compensate for these irregularities, ensuring the frame can be locked into a perfectly plumb, zero-flex installation, regardless of the floor's condition. This absolute structural rigidity is the non-negotiable prerequisite for maintaining the exact geometry of the door frame and ensuring a perfectly permanent, watertight seal. With the external envelope constrained and the structure secured, the final challenge is creating a comfortable, accessible interior volume. These engineering schematics detail exactly how that interior space is allocated. The ADA-compliant contoured seat is positioned precisely 17 inches off the interior floor. This specific height matches the elevation of a standard chair. It allows users to transfer into the tub smoothly, minimizing mechanical strain on the knees and hips. Moving to the top-down view, we see the seating area offers 22 inches of interior width. Fitting a 22-inch internal seat within a 28-inch exterior width leaves only 3 inches of clearance on either side for the shell and structural supports. This width provides necessary lateral room, comfortably accommodating individuals weighing between 120 and 250 pounds. Looking back at the side elevation, the entry threshold is cut down to just 6.8 inches. Keeping this threshold beneath 7 inches practically eliminates the need to lift the leg over a high barrier, drastically reducing the risk of a fall during entry and exit. An interior safety grab bar and an ergonomic curved door handle provide the final tactile touchpoints for a secure, seated transition. Surrounding this seat is a high 36-inch tub basin. This deep basin design elevates the water level high enough to allow for genuine upper body immersion, effectively turning a basic washing station into a true therapeutic environment. This interior architecture delivers ADA-compliant comfort while strictly observing the home's existing structural limits. The physical structure provides the base for an integrated therapeutic network. The Elite series incorporates a suite of integrated mechanical add-ons and upgrades. These systems include water heating silent pumps, inline friction heaters to maintain water temperature, and an integrated ozone sanitation system to automatically purify the lines. Housing these mechanical systems presents a final spatial challenge. They must be contained within the unit without expanding its 28 by 48-inch footprint. The solution lies in the tub's flangeless design and interior geometry. The pumps and heating units are mounted precisely into the negative spaces, located securely beneath the molded seat and directly behind the deep basin components without moving the tub. The strict 28 by 48-inch footprint navigates the reality of standard doorways and tight residential floor plans. The stainless steel support frame and leveling legs conquer the physical reality of uneven floors and the immense weight of standing water. The Mobility Bathworks 2848 is a highly engineered, self-contained hydrotherapy machine that bridges the gap between high-end accessibility and residential construction realities.
Ready to experience comfort, safety, and luxury with Mobility Bathworks? Call +1 512 522 2284. Visit mobilitybathworks.com or email b2b@mobilitybathworks.com today.